Welcome back to Ghosted, where we turn the quiet of grief into stories worth shouting. Today I'm here with Addy, Zandi, founder of Daily Candy.
Yes.
Eat Daily Candy on socials. I'm so happy to have
Name
you
change
here.
coming soon.
Okay, yeah, stay tuned. Go follow so that you can
Follow
then see.
us, yes.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so excited to be
Oh my
here
God, thank you so much.
and talk about so much good stuff.
So much good stuff. Okay, the reason we're here, who ghosted you?
My mom.
Your mom.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Mary.
Mary.
But her nickname was Tootie. And at one point I was like, maybe that should be the company name. And then everyone pronounces it Tootie. And I'm like, this is exactly the reason why.
Wait, how do you spell it?
Tootie.
Yeah, I would say Tootie.
Yeah, no, like literally everybody does, and I don't even bother correcting them. But
wait, how did we get this nickname?
I'm honestly not even sure. It's something like my dad has always called my mom. So
cute.
It is cute. It's like playful. And I mean, I always called her mom. But
yeah.
My dad like never did that.
Wait, that's really cute. I don't know why this is where my brain went, but my brother's married and they have a 6-month-old and she calls him Wiener. And I'm like, is the fucking kid gonna call him that?
I love that. That's so funny and cute.
Yeah. She's like a little wiener boy. Oh my God. Anyways, all right, tell us about her. How long ago did she pass? Are you comfortable sharing how she passed?
Yeah, so I was 15 when she passed.
Yeah.
She was 49 years old, which is definitely on the younger side. Yeah. She died of a massive heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, it felt very out of the blue. She was fine one day and the next day she started to just like feel unwell generally. Very much flu-like symptoms. And I was home from school that day. And so me and her actually went to both of us went to the doctor because I wasn't feeling well and she wasn't feeling well. And then we came home and within about 2 hours of her seeing the doctor, she died of a massive heart attack in our house. And yeah, really speaks to like the healthcare system and, you know, what needs to go into fixing the healthcare system. Correct. Because she had just seen a doctor and was given a misdiagnosis. And women who who are experiencing heart failure end up having symptoms very similar to the flu, and it goes misdiagnosed a lot. But I don't fault the doctor we saw or anything. I am not mad or anything. Mistakes definitely happen. But yeah, it was just like it came out of nowhere and it really rocked our whole world. She was like the backbone of our family. So it was definitely life-changing.
Yeah, no, that'll do it.
Yeah.
You were home with her when?
Yes, I was home with her.
Talk about trauma.
Oh my God, serious trauma. It like haunts you, honestly. Yeah, my brother came home from school and said, "Where's mom?" And I said, "Oh, she's not feeling well. She's in her bedroom." And he went and checked on her and he came running out and he said, like, "Mom's on the ground." Like, and then I came running into the room and I called 911 as I was running and he called my dad. And
your dad wasn't home either.
No, he was at work that day.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started to perform CPR. Like,
no, you fucking didn't.
But it was like not.
Wait, you were like 14?
I was 15.
And
it was not CPR. Like, I've now been CPR certified like multiple times.
Okay, but like,
it was just so incorrect. But to be honest, she was gone at that point.
Yeah.
And there was nothing I could do.
Did that is like beautiful and heartbreaking.
Honestly, it was so like it was so much trauma just hit you all at once that I didn't even shed a tear initially. I immediately thought, like, what do I need to do to save her life? And so like I did random things, like I elevated her head, like I tried to find a pulse on like her neck and her wrist.
Okay,
it was more like, well, I went on to kind of like be pre-med and stuff like that. So I was like on the trajectory of like probably becoming a doctor. No longer doing that. Candy bars is where I'm meant to be.
No, actually, I heard that is the pipeline of MD to candy bar.
Pre-med to candy bars. But yeah,
like
it was
Willy Wonka.
I know. I actually like, love saying that. I'm the female version of Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
But yeah, that day was horrible. But I did the best I could with like what I had at the time, and I don't fault myself for anything, and I actually feel a little bit of pride about how I handled it, because it was like, how would I react in a fight or flight moment? And I really stepped up. I felt like I I like saw an order of operations in my head, and I was like, okay, this is what I need to do to check for life and stuff like that. And she was like already gone, like long gone, and there was nothing that anyone could have done at that point. But you know, it's you like kind of you have flashbacks like that moment,
Yep.
and it's like so like disturbing in a way.
Truly.
And I can't even imagine what my brother's perspective was like. My sister was in Germany for soccer, and she had no idea what was going on. But, you know, being a naive 15-year-old, I was like texting her while it was happening, being like, I think mom's dead, which I fully regret doing because she was freaking out at that point.
You're kidding.
I would multitasking.
Murder you if my brother ever fucking did that.
I know.
I mean, you were a child, so like, you can't blame
I
yourself.
was literally just like,
you're probably like literally reacting.
I was totally reacting. I was like, mom's like not well. Like, I don't know what's going on. And then we had to like diffuse the situation with her because she was in a foreign country. And then we ended up sending a family member out to get her. And we were like, mom's not doing well. You need to come home. So a family member's coming to get you. Yeah.
Where do you fall in the line of, are you the oldest?
I'm the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. Do I give oldest?
Yeah.
I do. I know.
Well, I also think like in this story, you're giving older siblings.
Yeah. Well, I'm like, you know, brothers are always a little bit more immature. And so.
Is he the oldest?
Yeah, he's the oldest. We're all only 1 year apart. So.
Oh, cute. You're close.
Very close. Yeah. Like Snapchat all the time.
I love that that's the form of communication.
All the time. Instagram, DM, FaceTime, all this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're very close.
And you're still close with your dad?
Very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the best dad ever. And my parents loved each other.
I was gonna say they had a good
so much. Like their love for each other was just like infinite. Like it would have just gone on forever. They showed us like the most beautiful representation of love. Like they were super affectionate and jokey with each other.
That really make me
but
cry. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I know, it's so nice. And so after she passed, my dad definitely, you know, was like going through it because she was like, I mean, my dad worked full time and my mom was a stay-at-home mom, but she did like all of the atypical things of like a stay-at-home mom. So she like managed all of our finances, like, which is typically like a male, like a more of like the husband's role in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
She obviously managed all of us kids, like we were all athletes, PTO president, led our soccer club, like was heavily involved in the community, did a lot of like fundraising and like was involved with charity a lot. And so she was very just like loved by our community. And it really showed like at her funeral, like that funeral home was like, this is the largest showing we've ever had for someone. And it was just like so crowded, and which was really nice to see that she was like so loved. But yeah.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Westchester, Pennsylvania. Okay. It's like 45 minutes outside Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's so beautiful. One, like when you talked about your parents' love, I will cry. Like, so cute. And also the funeral, like how loved she was is amazing. And obviously the impact she had. Yeah.
Yeah. My dad, and like when my mom passed, my dad had like, honestly, he's a workaholic. Mm-hmm. Like he worked probably 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. and he still does it to this day. And he's like 60 years old. Every single day of our lives. Like on Sundays, he leaves the house and he goes to Panera Bread and he works there from 8 a.m. till it closes.
Wait, I'm obsessed that it's specifically Panera Bread.
It's always Panera Bread. We don't know why. We're like, do they know you there at this point? He's like, I think so.
What is it, like the two where you get like a half and half?
I think that's what he's doing. It's like a you pick two. We're like, Dad, what are you ordering? What are you ordering there?
So fucking funny. Okay, I love that it's specifically Panera Bread.
Yeah, so like he was kind of like not that involved in my upbringing, I would say. Mm-hmm. Still a wonderful dad and had so many great experiences with him, but I was definitely spent significantly more time with my mom. And so when she passed, my dad really had to figure out in a way how to raise us. And of course I was 15, my sister was 14, like those were like very formative years of your life when you're like we were just getting our periods. Like, how the hell do you
when you need your fucking mother?
I had to tell my dad I wanted birth control. He cried. I was like, this is a nightmare.
Wait, sorry.
I'm just like, Dad.
Sorry, I need to know this story. You went to your dad and you're like, listen, kid.
I was like, I'm going on birth control. I had like a boyfriend it was like like late. It was like my senior year of high school. Like this is late. And
you couldn't imagine having that conversation.
And he was like, he like just started to tear up. And afterwards I was like, why were you like crying? And he was like, I had just watched a movie or something about like a similar situation. I was like, okay, Dad.
He's crying about you having sex.
Yeah, no, literally. It's probably so disturbing to him. He's like, I wish your mom was here. So you tell her that.
Oh my goodness. What was it like? So obviously he sort of had to learn how to step up and be that parental role in a way that maybe he wasn't before. Not that he was not a good dad.
Yes.
What do you remember what that was like? Obviously it sounds like the actual death was very vivid, which is haunting. Those images can stay in your brain forever.
Yeah.
But what was that like in the years following?
My parents really balanced each other out. My dad, like I said, is like a workaholic. He's pretty serious, but he's also very jokey at the same time. But like, he's like, work hard, like, you know, do whatever it takes kind of mentality. And my mom was more like, you know, life is for enjoyment, like live a more balanced lifestyle, like still work really hard and like pursue your dreams and stuff. But like, it's okay to have fun, you know? Like my dad, for example, has never drank alcohol. He's never smoked cigarettes. He's never smoked
in his life?
weed. No.
Loser. No.
Well, most people are like, huh? My mom, though, was like, she'll have like, you know, some boxed wine here and there. Like, and so like they were opposites, but very complementary of each other. And so the qualities they instilled in me, like they balanced me out in a way. With my dad being like, you need to work really hard. Like if you need to sit at your desk and study from like 9 a.m. to like 9 a.m. the next day, you just need to do that kind of thing. And then my mom was just like, you know, take some breaks. Like we can go to the mall or like, you know, just like a little bit more like lighthearted about things. And after she passed, the only like what was pushed on me a little bit more in the years following was this mentality of just like working really, really damn hard all the time, like sacrificing whatever it takes to just like be successful or like however you define success. And I think it took a little while for my dad to catch up and realize that you need more of that balance in life. And so much of like what he taught me like started out one way and then eventually kind of folded into like another, you know, he like learned as he went. At one point I was like, did you read some parenting books or something? Because I feel like your mindset has changed a little bit about, you know, how to pursue life. Like it was so much so of like, you need to work hard that like, if you don't get to have like friends, you don't really get to have friends. Like he wouldn't say that explicitly, but like those are some sacrifices you needed to make.
Yeah.
Like you don't get as much time with like friends and stuff. And eventually he was like, don't do that. Like don't have
like,
friends, have people you spend time with. Like, you know, just like try and be happy. Yeah. I think we all realized after the whole situation too, just like, the pain never really goes away, right? It's not as sharp, but it's like this perpetual feeling of like melancholy that you just learn to live with. And you kind of just, you wake up every day. My dad always says you wake up every day and you have to make a choice. You can choose to be happy or you can choose to be sad. And I told him like a few months ago, I said, I'm just sad every day about it. And he's just like, you have to make a choice. You can wake up and you can be happy or you can just be sad for the rest of your life. And we have to make the choice to be happy. And so that is a choice I make every single day, is to like try and be happy. Even though, like I said, like just like, you know, every moment of your life you're sitting somewhere, you could be like at a bar, you could be at the office, just like nothing is fully right. Yeah. Like something is still off. Like you could cry at any moment, honestly. Like I could cry. Sometimes I've cried at the office. Sometimes I've cried just like walking on the street, just like on a random Tuesday morning. Like you just like,
it's always the Tuesday morning.
It's like the most random times where you're just like, I'm so done with like all this shit. Like life is just like so fucked up. It's so hard.
Fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the before and the after. You are just a different human being after someone dies.
Yeah.
It doesn't always have to be bad. It's just the truth.
Yeah.
And people don't understand, because for me, it's been almost 19 years.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, get over it. Don't be sad anymore.
Yeah.
But people are like, well, aren't you okay? And it's every moment, every good or bad thing it's attached to. but there can be beauty in it if you choose to see the good in it.
Yeah. I people who have not gone through it really don't understand. Like, really don't understand. Like, you can't even put it into words exactly. So you try to like my partner. He didn't ever meet my mom, so I try to show him what it was like, but he hasn't experienced adversity like that in life yet, so he can't quite wrap his mind around it. And no fault to him, like it is just like such a unique experience. That you like have to live it to know what it feels like. But yeah, people just like don't get it, and it does change you so much afterwards that like the way I viewed friendships changed, the way I viewed all my interactions with people. Like I became in everyone's always like, Addy, you're in such a rush. And it's like, yeah, because like I saw my mom die at 49. That's like half a life. Like I got to get shit done. What if I die at 49? Like I saw you on like another podcast and you kind of alluded to like that the greatest lesson you learned from your dad is that like, you know, life is finite and you better get what you want out of it fast because you really don't know when it's going to end.
Yeah. We know the value of life and it's the best thing ever.
Yeah.
Like there's so much to thank my grief for, and I think that's one of them.
Yeah.
Like, I get to choose to be happy because I know the value of every day.
Yeah.
Where people are just bitching and complaining about shit that doesn't matter.
I know. It really puts into perspective.
Imagine being a teenager and giving your mother CPR, babe.
Yeah, no. And that's why so many of my friendship dynamics changed after that. I was just like, if I do not see value in this friendship, or if I feel like you're just an ungrateful person, like I'm kind of done with you because
100%.
I can't be surrounded by that type of negativity. Like, no offense, but you really haven't even, I mean, it's all relative for everybody and like the hardship they've experienced in their life. But like, you really have not experienced the fact that bad shit happens to good people, like a lot. And until you experience that, you just like, you really can't comprehend what it's like to be in my shoes. And so I've had issues like over my life, like relating to people a lot. And if I really don't see like value, like seriously, like an ROI, like a return on investment with a friendship, I'm probably not buying in. You have to add something to like my life, and I hopefully add something to yours. But yeah, like it really is so crazy how just like death radically changes your outlook on life.
Radically. And it's crazy because we all at some point in our life are going to experience it.
Yeah.
But as a society, we have an inability to talk about hard shit.
Yeah.
It is the crux of all of our problems. Yeah. Everyone gets so fucking uncomfortable by it. But at the end of the day, it's the one thing as human beings we all relate to. Obviously, we experienced that way, 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 way too young.
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen in the timeline that it did. But it's unbelievable how people cannot see it, cannot understand it.
Yeah.
I'm kind of the same too, where I've had to just learn and accept, one, people kind of suck, but also even if their intention is good, they're just not going to get it. And either I choose to accept that for the parts of them they can or not. But that's why it's so weird. But I love meeting people who've been through trauma or death,
same,
like experience death. So I'm like, you're fucking cool. You get it. Like I always vibe with them.
Me too.
Because it's just a level of like,
yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, like I definitely had some like friendships where I was like, I need you to want to try and understand my viewpoint though.
Yeah.
Like, and that's when I had issues, is when people I felt like weren't trying to understand. I also had really significant issues in friendships where they acted like it never happened. Because like you said, it's like so taboo to talk about, to like be like, oh, like people think that like bringing up your person who passed away like will make you sad. It actually brings you joy. And I don't know why people who, I mean, like I tell that to people all the time, and yet it still does not, they still don't get it. Like, I'm like, I like talking about my mom. I want to talk about her. The only way
she fucking lives.
Yeah.
And she was clearly awesome.
Yeah, such a badass bitch.
We love her.
So I'm like, why? Like, you need to ask me about her. Like, I I have friends who knew her, and I'm like, and like closely, and I'm just like, we gotta talk about her. Like, that's so valuable to me.
Yeah.
And yeah, so some people are like, uh, I'm sure this has happened to you, but like when people are like, oh, your parents, and I'm just like, yep, my parents. Like, I don't even feel like dealing with it. Like on that day, I'm just like, you know what? Yep,
Yeah.
both of them are still, in Westchester, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna just be like, actually, my mom died.
One's in the ground. They're both there, but one's in the ground. Hey.
Yeah, seriously.
No, it is so funny because also people lack such social awareness because obviously it's been 19 years of me just saying my mom, my mom, my mom.
Yeah.
And people pick up on it. We're like, I'm so aware of it. I always am like, dead or divorced. Which is it? Because you're only acknowledging one.
Yeah, seriously.
But people, I'm like, my mom. And they're like, so your parents? I'm like, my mom.
Yeah. That's exactly how it goes.
I'm like, yes, God. My mom.
Yeah.
But with dating too, I like always talk about this, but I was so uncomfortable at first. Yeah. Now I'm like, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
But I feel like because you were young too, everyone in your town kind of knew about it.
Oh, yeah.
But then I had to go to college and go to New York and have to fucking tell everyone.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's like my whole personality. But
Yeah. I love it that it is.
Yeah. How's your partner with it?
He's like the best partner ever. He's like has a lot of qualities. Like ended up being so much like my dad. Like I'm a bit of a
you're building your own business.
I'm a bit of a workaholic, but I like love what I do, and like I've switched up my career a million different times.
Yeah,
like
pre-med candy bar.
Yeah, pre-med, and
the normal pipeline
people work in finance. Like I'm just like I have like I'm all over the place.
I'm like, does your brain have, what do they say, left and right side? You got both. Like it has a little bit of everything.
I think I just got a bad case of ADHD. Like
the best people do.
Yeah. So he like balances me out, kind of like what my mom did with my dad. Is like he's fun. He's like, no, like it's okay to go on a vacation. I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, I don't know if I can take that day off. Like, I feel like I need to work that day. And he's like, no, like it's good. So I think that like, of course, my mom would have like loved him. It brings me deep sadness to know that like the day we get married, she won't be there. But the one thing that does bring me happiness is like my sister's super similar to my mom.
Really?
Both in like look and like the way she goes about things. And so sometimes I'm like, okay, he didn't meet my mom, but he knows my sister pretty damn well, and she's very similar to my mom. So like a lot of the qualities that she has are like a lot of the qualities that my mom had. So in some sense, he's like, met her. And same with me. Like, of course, I picked up on things of my mom over the years. So like he's experienced her just in like a different way is kind of how I look at it.
I love that. Yeah. So your sister's like your mom, you're like your dad. Where does your brother fall?
He's, I always just say it's like that saying, he's not, don't be too high and don't be too low, but be right in the middle. He's like super right in the middle.
He's both of them.
Yeah, I'm like kind of more on the extremes of just like, it's all or nothing with things. Like I give my 100% or like I don't do it at all kind of thing. And he's just like, he approaches life with this mentality of just like, he's very like, just neutral. Like he thinks about everything and really he's good at critical thinking, and he takes a step back and he thinks about multiple perspectives. He's not rash, he's not impulsive. Life. Yeah. I'm a bit different than him, and my sister's we're all very unique, honestly. But very similar in like our morals and ethics and stuff like that.
No, I need your brother in my life because I'm always like, I want it. I have an idea, I'm doing it.
Yeah, there's nothing now. He's just like so calm, cool, and collected. I'm like, how do I get more of that? Like,
is he single?
He's not. He met someone on Hinge.
What the fuck?
My sister is engaged to someone she met on Hinge. We're a Hinge family.
All of you?
Like, we would make
all
for a
three.
Great
Wait,
ad.
hi Hinge, please sponsor the Zandis. Wait, all three of you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'm probably gonna get married to my partner, so that's at least 2 marriages coming out of Hinge.
Oh my god, wait. Your sister's literally engaged from Hinge. You're gonna be engaged from Hinge.
Yeah.
When's their wedding? Do they have anything planned?
Nothing.
This is what this is about, but now
they got engaged like a few months ago, and I don't think they're like in a rush.
Yeah.
I'm like certainly not in a rush.
For babies.
We just registered as domestic partners though.
Obsessed.
Because I need my boyfriend's health insurance when I leave my job.
Wait. Genius. More people need to know about that.
I know. I made a video on it because I was like, people don't talk about these like very boring but serious topics. Like, how the hell does one get health insurance when they quit their job to start a company?
Yeah, but even like in that, like, reminds me so much of grief because after like your mom having been the person who managed all the finances and stuff, like my mom didn't know how to fucking do any of that.
Yeah.
There's no
It's
lesson.
either or. You either
Yeah.
like she's either like owning all of that
Correct.
shit or like none at all.
I'm like, thank God my mom worked because we wouldn't have had health insurance. We would have nothing.
Yeah. No, it is like I think about like what would have happened if like my dad was the one who passed away as the sole provider.
Yeah.
I don't like it would have been my mom was like super like my dad always says like if your mom had been the one who was working we'd be like way better off, like you'd have a limo picking you up. He always used to say that because like she was like very determined. She also had an incredible work ethic, and so maybe it would have worked out, like we would have been in a better situation financially if she was like the breadwinner and stuff. But like it is crazy to think about like what would have happened if he passed away and like she was like the only one taking care of us. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just grateful that I have one parent. You know, I'm just like, you know what? It could be worse. It could be worse. Like there are people out there with no parents.
Correct.
So it's not that
Hey,
bad.
we got one.
It's not that bad. It's not that.
Yeah, but then
bad.
I just have to have crippling anxiety for my mom and my brother's death. But that's just something I need to deal with.
Yeah.
But that reminds me when you said your mom was what 47? 49. Yeah. My dad was 40, 44, like also really young.
Yeah.
Or 40. Wait, this is so bad that I don't know. Early 40s.
Early 40s. Yeah.
I'm like, I could do the math, but let's not embarrass myself. But I think about that too because my brother's 7 years older than me. So he's 35. And it gives me, and I know that he thinks about this too. Oh, you're approaching that age. Because my dad got diagnosed with cancer at 38. Wow. My brother is only a few years from that. Yeah. So it is crazy as you get older and the whole idea of like, I want to do everything now when I can. Mm-hmm. Because if I die tomorrow, not only do I want to have been proud of the life I lived, but I want everyone to be able to be like, yeah, Emma did it right. Or we have good things to say about it.
Yeah. What type of cancer did your dad have?
So he had multiple myeloma first, so like blood and bone. And and you're pre-med, so you probably know. And then he got metastatic melanoma, which is ultimately killed him. I always say I think he'd be alive if it was just multiple myeloma. Crazy.
Yeah. My dad also had cancer.
Oh my God.
Stage 4.
44. What did he have?
Stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma.
Oh my God. When?
He was very close to dying.
Pre or post mom?
Pre-mom.
Holy
so that's why I'm like, I'm so grateful he's okay because
what?
My mom thought our dad was gonna die. And like so he was like very unwell. Like he was.
How old were you when he was getting treated?
I was so young. I don't know, maybe like I think he was in his 30s.
Okay, so you don't remember much of it?
I don't remember much of it all. They hid it from us. Like dad just came home one day and he was bald. And mom was like, Dad got a haircut. We were like, what the hell?
You're like, that's what you went with?
We don't know that guy. So they like completely hid it from us. But he actually did a clinical trial for a monoclonal antibody, which is a regularly used cancer treatment at this point.
Yeah, it's like amazing.
It's like standard of practice for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and it has a great success rate. And
so cool that he was a part of. I think about it as like he is saving people's lives by agreeing to help do that.
Oh yeah, like he was like, I think he almost didn't get into the trial because he was like so unwell.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got in and he's been cancer free ever since, which is wild. Grateful.
Yeah, stay that way, Dad.
Yeah.
Is he still in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Has he dated or remarried at all?
Yeah, he's dated. He has a partner, which is good.
How was that for you?
Mixed feelings.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to talk this like to other people who've lost like a parent about this because I'm like I wouldn't just because I'm of the mindset, this is a very extreme mindset, but when you have kids, you stop living your life for yourself and you start living it for them. You brought them into this world against their will in some sense. And life is very, very hard. And so you have to unfortunately make sacrifices for them and their happiness. And if it causes more problems than it does, like, good for them, sorry. Like, not to say it's, like, caused significant issues, but, like, it just added a layer of stress in terms of like household stability and his partner has kids and like they're similar age and like merging with the families and we don't really want to do that. We're adults. It's not really something we're interested in doing. So like navigating those issues have created an additional stressor that just feels unnecessary to me.
Yeah.
But again, it's mixed feelings because I want my dad to be happy. I don't want him to be alone. She's a great person and she's done nothing but like amazing things for him. So it's just like, I don't want to be too involved with it. So as long as I'm kept at a distance, I'm fine with it.
Yep. How long have they been together?
Quite a long time.
Yeah. And did he date quickly after?
Sort of.
Yeah.
And I had an issue with that. But I've read that it's a very common thing. So
for men.
Yes, it's crazy. Like women, if they lose their partner, they typically don't go on to remarry.
Yeah, my mom will never remarry, and she waited 5 years to even consider dating.
Yeah,
and now she has a boyfriend. She hates when I say boyfriend, partner.
Yeah.
Like she literally is like, don't use that fucking word. I'm literally 60. I'm like, okay. But for like 2.5 years, but this is again the first person she's actually dated in 17 years.
Yeah.
Some of that I feel like was my fault, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah. I definitely think as you get older, there's fear of like loneliness.
Well, yeah, that too. And my mom doesn't live close, and I'm like, I hate the feeling of being lonely. I think it's the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
And also, as she gets older, of course, me and my brother will take care of her.
Yeah.
But she's not close right now. And so to have like the peace of mind that someone is there that really cares about her, aside from her friends, that if she needs something will help her, that is like, oh.
That's awesome. That's like such a comforting feeling.
Yeah, like during COVID, she got COVID really bad. She wasn't with a partner. And it was like so heartbreaking.
Yeah, that's really
me and my brother
scary.
couldn't go and help her.
Yeah.
I don't even care about the COVID part. I would have fucking gone and taken care of my mom. I'm 4 hours away.
Yeah.
But anyways, back.
No. I love hearing about like your perspective as well.
I freaked the fuck out.
Yeah. But it brought me some comfort knowing that this is like a common behavior of men to like go seek a partner. Yeah, like literally to seek a partner quickly after the loss of like, I mean, my dad and my mom were together since middle school.
So sweet.
They had been together forever. And so I think when he lost her, he was just like I don't even know, like he was just so lost and confused, and so he wanted a partner there to kind of support him, and to support us in a way, like just like with like the house and stuff like that, like have
the birth control,
to have someone to like help him with like life things, because he just like that wasn't his thing. Like I said, he just works all the time, but there's like a million other like groceries, like how is he gonna eat? Like the house is deteriorating because it's like 20-30 years old. Like who's doing the maintenance on that? Like it's great to have someone there to like help him with all these things. And also like he's not a big traveler because like no vacation time, but like she tries to get him out there. Or, like she'll try to get him to come visit us, which is really nice.
That's sweet.
So yeah, mixed feelings, but like
it's hard.
As I'm getting older, I'm becoming more okay with it, I think. But I don't know if I'll ever be okay with it. And I think that's because I would never do it. If like my partner passed away, I always say to like my boyfriend, if I ever lost you, I would never get a new partner. Which is, I'm joking because I'm only like 28, but like I'm like, okay, like I think if I had kids, I don't think I would pursue another partner.
Yeah.
That's just my
it's
mindset.
Hard.
Yeah, it is. There's so many of these things that I just never thought I'd be in this situation, honestly. Like I never thought I'd be dealing with a problem like this of like blending a family. That never crossed my mind.
Correct.
And I still feel like I'm a little bit in denial of like everything.
Really? Why do you say that?
Just because I'm like, no, that's not happening. Like, I think me and my siblings don't necessarily want to blend families entirely.
Fair.
Because it's just like, no, they're like that's not, we don't need to do that. Like, that's not our situation in life. Like, our parents, it just feels like a household of divorce, which is kind of upsetting to me because
that's interesting.
Because my parents love each other so much. And so I'm just like, that's not my situation.
Yeah.
And I think when you start to think about like blending families and moving houses and stuff like that, it becomes this feeling of like,
Is that happening?
No, we've kind of like been like, no, we're
Yeah,
not doing that.
fair.
And my dad does agree that like we've had so much instability in our lives that we deserve stability of like comfort of our home. And so
I agree.
he's staying in our home, and she moved into our house. Which again is fine because he's getting old and like
Is that the house your mom lived in too?
yeah, which is hard for her. Like we have like random rules, like no pictures of like her in certain rooms of the house and stuff like that. And like even though my dad's office is like the room where he spends most of the time and it's like completely covered in images of her, like it's like every inch is just like images, and like he has like her foundation on his desk because he likes to smell it because it smells like her face and stuff like
Shut
that.
up.
Yeah.
How many years later he has the same foundation?
Yeah, it's like a Chanel. I got really into makeup when I was like towards 13, 14, 15.
It's really cute.
And so I started to get my mom off like the Revlon and onto like Chanel. Like I got her Chanel foundation, and like MAC, I got her into MAC makeup and stuff. And so she started to like put on makeup more, and I used to like do her makeup.
Has it?
Yeah.
Stop it. I'll cry right freaking now.
It does have like a very strong smell.
Still?
Oh yeah, like the foundation, like Chanel foundations have like added fragrance or something.
Okay, that is crazy.
Yeah.
Is his partner divorced or widowed?
Divorced. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different.
It is a different.
My mom's partner is widowed.
Yeah. She doesn't. Again, people who haven't experienced something exactly like this really can't wrap their head around it. So she's very much like, why can't you just accept all of this? And it's like,
fuck off.
It's like, no offense, but you're divorced, and like, that's not my situation. Like, I lost my mom, and my dad still loves my mom. So we're just not in the same situation. So I'm in a completely different emotional process regarding this whole situation, and so you have to give me time and hope it like gets better and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your family talk about your mom often still?
All the time.
I love that.
All the time. Yeah. Oh my God, you have to.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the one thing that's kind of sad is, I'm sure you feel this too because you were so young when your dad passed, but like the memories you have of your lost one, your loved one, is like, it becomes like more memories of like photos in a way, like through photos rather than the real memory itself. And that's so sad, is that like you're no longer remembering something as it was. You're kind of remembering it through the lens of like maybe a photo you've seen or a story you've told over and over again that has probably changed a little bit each time. And so your memories just, you become so removed from it that like you're like, is that even like a real memory?
That is so crazy you say that, because I couldn't agree more. At this point in my life, I don't know if it's an actual memory, or a story that I've been told, or just, to your point, something we just say over and over again that I don't know where they come from anymore.
Yeah, like 100%. It's just like, is that like, I dream a lot, and my mom shows me my dreams a lot.
No,
sometimes
really?
They feel so realistic that I think maybe something like, I have like, oh, remember this time, and everyone's like, I don't think that happened. And I was like, that literally may have come from a dream, because
you dream about your mom often?
I dream every single night multiple times, and I remember almost all of them. And I would say,
I'm a big dreamer too, but never my dad, really.
Really?
Does she talk to you?
Yes.
Do you like hear her voice?
I wouldn't say hear voice.
I don't really even remember what my dad's voice sounds like, which is so fucking sad.
Me too, honestly. Like,
yeah,
you like try to hold on to those things, but it's like really difficult. Yeah. So like I have a lot of nightmares. Honestly, it's more nightmares than it is dreams, I would say.
Perfect.
But every experience where my mom is in it, it's always a dream. It's always something positive. It's never dark. Like, it's never me reliving the day she died. It's like kind of like experiencing her personality and like doing like random things with her, like going to my brother's soccer game or something like that. Like, those are the dreams I have with her, but everything else is kind of like nightmares. But it's nice that the positive dreams are
at least she's not coming to haunt you.
Yeah. I think you just subconsciously think about the individual so much that like for me, it just comes up in my dreams. So
I like want him
frequently.
in my dreams so bad. They just don't really
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
If they've actually happened,
They
bad.
probably do. You just don't. Do you remember your dreams? And stuff?
Usually. I
Huh?
don't know, or maybe I don't.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think like you have multiple dreams throughout the night.
I usually remember like one.
You remember one? Yeah, probably
Okay.
the one closest to when you wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's like always nice. I always feel like happy after I see her in a dream or something.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
What's your favorite memory of her?
Oh man, there's like I think it's like the little moments where like she always used to sit at like her computer, which she had in the dining room of our house. Don't know why.
All right.
But whenever we'd get in trouble as siblings, she'd be like, all right, DR talk, and that's like dining room talk. So we'd all have to go
That's really funny.
in there. She would sit on one side of the table and all three of us would sit on the other, and she would, okay, explain your side of the story, your turn. All the rest of you shut up. And then she'd be like, you're right. And then it would just completely like, we'd be like, ah, man, like lost this one. But it completely, her ability to handle like conflicts with younger kids is like,
that is an amazing way to handle it.
Yeah, because it's just like, all right, I guess we did lose. I guess that's the end of it for us.
All right.
He won this time. His argument was the correct one. Like we were just fighting about like random things as kids. But like I have fond memories of those dining room talks for a weird reason, even though we were always being reprimanded. And also just like sitting there with her and like her telling me like of everything I'm capable of in life. Like she was so fearless and just pretty much just like do whatever it takes to achieve your goals in life and don't let anyone stand in your way. Like and I took that with me throughout my whole life. Like I really am I'm relentless in the pursuit of like what I want. I am like more of the mindset of like make life your bitch or it's going to make it's bitch. So like you better take what you want because it's not going to come easy. And she was very much like that. She's like, you can do whatever you want in this life as long as you work hard enough at it. And so I just have like memories of me sitting there and being like, oh, I feel like I'm an idiot. And she'd be like, you could be president of the United States if you wanted.
Her.
Like she said that to me so many times and I was like, I don't like politics. She's like, it's just an example.
She's like, don't take it so serious.
Yeah, but honestly just those like small conversations.
I love that.
And then also of course like watching like The Bachelor and The Bachelorette. We used to watch those shows all
that's what makes you think of her. I'm dead.
Like there was like we had like a normal living room with like a big plasma screen, and then me, my sister, and my mom would all sit in the kitchen.
I love that. That's the memory.
There's everyone has like a little kitchen. Or people used to. I feel like they don't have them anymore. Like a little kitchen TV that's like yay big.
Yes.
And we'd all watch it on there for some reason.
Wait, I'm obsessed with that. That's so funny.
Little mom-daughter bonding activities.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
I feel like that mindset is so much into what you're trying to build now, like starting a company and being a founder. Where did that come from? And
my mom was super entrepreneurial. She started her like own little ventures. When I mean I never experienced them. They were like before we were born and stuff. But when like throughout our years, my mom was like, "Oh, you are interested in that? Let's do it." Like, for example, I thought I wanted to be a singer. So she hired me she got me private lessons for singing. That she would go to. I'm god awful at singing.
Do you want to give us a whirl? You have a mic in front of you, honey. Come on, give us a little tune.
No, I'm the least musically inclined person you've ever met.
Wait, no, same.
Yeah.
Like it's diabolical.
I can't catch a beat. Like it's so bad. But she was just like, if you want it, let's do it. Like chase your dreams kind of thing.
So delusion.
You have to be slightly delusional, so totally
to succeed.
Because I look back and I'm like, how could she sit there and listen to me sing? I was so horrific, and she
really loved you.
And my dad said that every once in a while he would come to these lessons, and he was like, Mary, she's god awful. Like when this is so expensive. Like maybe we should just call it.
He's like, wrap it up, Mary.
Yeah. But like that.
Tootie? What did you call her?
Tootie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we like it was like at one point I wanted to start making duct tape bracelets. Do you remember?
Of
that
course.
A thing in your school? Yeah. So she was like, all right, let's make a business. She made us a logo. It's called like Ladybug Designs or something, and she got us like packaging that we could package them in, and like she printed it out and like made like things, and then we started selling them out of our locker, and then like, so there was like little things
bored to do this.
Yeah, throughout our life that were like, start your own company. And my dad has started his own company.
Cool.
So a lot of entrepreneurial like mindset in the family. And so she definitely
everyone in your family is just an entrepreneur.
Kind of, honestly. At this point, like, yeah, like all my aunts and uncles have kind of started their own thing. So it's like, I guess that's like what I see as like my version of success is just like having control over my own future and stuff.
I love that.
And like I almost resent the fact that I can be told by someone else where to be and for how long. Like a 9 to 5. Like I hate it. Like I definitely have some like issues with like authority kind of thing. Like I'm just like, I don't know. Like I kind of just want to do what I want to do. Like if I want to work out at 3 p.m., I want to work out at 3 p.m. And so I want to take, my power back from like corporate America, honestly, and have control over my own life, especially because I don't know how long it's going to be, And so I'm definitely in like a hurry to like, sometimes like I'm so behind. And I'm just like, wait,
it's all arbitrary.
I'm not even 30 yet. I'm chilling.
No, you're doing well.
Yeah.
So your mom was an entrepreneur. How did the whole idea of Daily Candy begin?
God, it was like, I was a college athlete and
soccer. You
soccer.
keep saying soccer. So
yeah, have I said soccer? Yeah, soccer. And then after college,
where'd you play?
Dickinson College. It's a small liberal arts school. Where'd you go to school?
UConn.
Oh, okay.
I know people who play lacrosse at Dickinson. We can connect.
Yeah. The lacrosse, we got along with like the lacrosse players and stuff. They're cool. Yeah, so I played soccer, and then after school ended, I got like really into like fitness and nutrition and stuff. I started weightlifting a lot, and I felt like I wasn't seeing like any progress in like my physical appearance, and I was really confused as to why. And then I started to eat a really high protein diet, and I feel like everything transformed like overnight almost. And I was like, oh, I was just like not eating enough protein. And I was like, okay, well, I love dessert. Like I eat dessert. I've had dessert every night of like my life, like honestly. So I was like, I can't do without dessert. So how do I incorporate protein into dessert? So I started experimenting with all sorts of things. I did cookies, I did baking mixes, I did like these marshmallow bars at one point, I did Rice Krispie treats, like everything possible. And I was like, none of this is doing it for me. And then I was like, well, why don't I just like start some like a company around a product that I want to create that could fix my own issue with like wanting to eat a sweet treat every night, but wanting it to be good for me, not make me bloated, because I really can't deal with like the 0-calorie stuff these days. It like ruins my stomach.
Everything.
Yeah. And like I am just like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I want something that's like bloat free, honestly. So
does that exist these days?
No,
like honestly, everything I eat, I'm like one thing, and I'm like, oh.
I think people like everyone's baseline at this point is just feeling like shit. Like people don't know what it's like to actually digest something with ease.
Shit my pants on the way.
Yeah, no, literally. I'm like that half the time too, and it's like, what the hell did I eat? That is giving me such urgency to go to the bathroom. Like
it's either my anxiety or something I'm eating. I'm probably combo.
Yeah.
But I love food.
Yeah, I know. So I was just like, okay, I need to whip something up. I have no culinary skills. What does one do? So I reached out. It took me like 6 months to find a company to like formulate the 2 bars, and went ahead, signed with them. And they did a fucking fantastic job. I mean, they're just incredible. There's nothing out there like it. I mean, there's no other brand like it. Like you see lots of like copycat brands coming out left and right. There's nothing like our bars. Like I've yet to see a whole food clean ingredient candy bars that are extremely nostalgic. Like
no one's making like candy bars.
No,
anymore.
It's all gummies.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but that is just not something I'm reaching for.
I'm a chocolate girl.
I'm a chocolate girl. Like I love a 3 p.m. like little chocolate something. But like just eating a plain chocolate bar is like not my thing. Mm-hmm. Like I need textural elements. And I wanted it to be like somewhat nourishing. So like that is why there's 10 grams of protein. And so like there's some satiety to it. Like it's going to keep you somewhat full. They're lower calorie than both a traditional Snickers and traditional Twix. But they obviously have 10 grams of protein. Ingredients are amazing. And And now I'm in the process of just figuring out how the hell I'm going to make these damn bars. They're turning out to be a real bitch. Real bitch. Oh my God. I like wish sometimes I'm just like, oh, only if I did something easier. Nope, confectionery it is. Arguably one of the hardest things to do. Like, I was like thinking about,
you like to work, bitch, so get on it.
Tempered chocolate. They can't even do that shit on the Great British Baking Show. Like, I watch like experts try and temper chocolate and they fuck it up. And I'm just like, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. So that's why I like had to find someone else who could like temper the chocolate and enrobe the bars. And that's why there's so many parties involved in the making of these bars. But
I can't wait.
I know. I've been creating so much hype for so long.
That's how you get people involved.
People are probably like, just launch them already. And it's like,
do you have your packaging? What's our color scheme? On it. Do we know? Do we have a vision?
Yeah. Definitely have a vision.
I mean, I would hope at 2 years that we have a vision.
I know. Like,
you're like, I'm focused on tempering chocolate, bitch, okay? Enough about the packaging.
I'm also the type of person that like I like to like maximize I just consider myself like a maximizer. Like, instead of just reaching out to like one company to formulate the bars, I reached out to like 50 and I talked to every single one, and that ended up taking 6 months. So like, you know what I mean? Like, it exhausted all my efforts.
But I think that's how you have to do it, because it's the only way to succeed.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're as a woman and you're
correct.
You're getting scammed. It's like going to the car dealership. They're like, those brakes, that's gonna be $15,000, and you're like, that sounds important.
Hey, 10 million bars for you, honey.
Yeah.
No, I'm the same though, but my thing is like, my brain doesn't stop, so I have a billion ideas, but I don't know when to not pursue every idea, everything all at once.
Yeah, I know. I feel the exact same way.
I can't. Like,
I become like hooked on something, and I think that's why I've made so many career pivots. Is like, I have a biochem degree, then I have a master's in biotech, and then I started working in finance, and now I'm making candy bars, and like, it just like my path has not been linear, and I think it's because I become hooked on different things and like get stuck. We have
addictive personalities. What's wrong?
Slightly.
There's
like
a lot
obsessive. It's like obsessive personalities.
No, correct. It's just like, but everyone's like, I must stop. Like,
yeah,
you're gonna kill yourself. I'm like, and
yeah,
die one day, bitch.
I think once you like find your like lifelong like passion though, like you just stick with it, right? Like, I would hope.
But what if I have 50?
Because these candy bars better be it. I'm not switching it up.
You're forced to stay in this shit.
Yeah. I put like my entire life savings towards it, so I have to.
Perfect. All right. So when they go live, everyone,
please buy.
Please buy. We're gonna get them in every store.
Yeah.
What's your launch plan?
Chocolate during the summer. It's a bitch, right? Like, I've had other founders who deal with chocolate tell me they just entirely shut down their e-commerce businesses during the summer, so they're not shipping their product anymore.
Yeah.
And it's because the cost to ship, like, I could do refrigerated shipping, which is incredibly expensive, or I could do like insulated boxes with ice packs. And that's also incredibly expensive. And I don't know if I'm willing to like eat some of that cost myself, because honestly right now, like, with 3 parties involved in making these bars, like, my margins are not where I need them to be. And I'm hoping with, economies of scale, it gets better. But I don't know if we're going to be e-commerce initially. Obviously, it'll be New York City based. And so hopefully we'll be popping up around the city at some of like the local retailers here.
I love, weirdly, over the past few months, because of Jillian, our mutual friend, and then just other people, I love the CPG world. Like, I think it's the most interesting.
It always like CPG and people are like, what?
No, I think it's the most interesting.
Knew the acronym.
Yes, I literally think it's the most interesting thing ever. And I follow like randomly like a bunch of CPG brands that are building, and I feel like a lot of them do like the small pop-ups first and get their name out there.
Definitely, yep. Lots
like
of
Sour
pop-ups.
Milk, I'm obsessed with.
Yes. Like, she's so iconic. Luckily,
you're
like,
just as iconic.
Hopefully one day. I'm waiting to go viral. When will it happen?
Hey, everyone, go like, follow, reshare.
But luckily, my sister Sid, like, she has a account called Mon Appetit. Also go follow.
Plug. We'll put them all in the bio.
Just list them,
your brother got anything we need to plug too?
Not right now, but maybe
one day. Get on it, kid.
So she's like a food influencer.
Yeah.
But she does various other things as well. And so she's gained a really sizable following. And that's like a great opportunity for the brand to really use that as a launching
Okay, Nepo
point.
baby.
Shout out to my sister for being so popular.
Yeah. How long did it take her to build that out?
You know, it's like definitely hard work. Like she's out there filming like all the time, and like there's so much. I give so much credit to influencers, especially having to like sort of do it myself now.
No, I'm learning so much.
I try to film like a 3-second video, and it's like 5 hours later because I sound like an idiot. I become illiterate when I am on camera.
Correct. Like it is so hard. I'm learning the power of marketing.
Yeah.
No shade, no hate, but like in college, in the business school, it's like, oh, the marketing majors.
Yeah.
Like those losers, like the easy version of the business school. Now I'm like, you fuckers were onto something. This shit ain't easy.
And I mean, it is just like, it's the backbone of marketing at this point is influencer marketing. So, she's been doing it for like, I think she started in like June.
That's quick.
Of last year. Pretty quick. But I mean, they're grinding, like her and her fiance. They're putting a lot.
Does her fiance film for her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
nice.
And
And Sid's such a star. I've always told her she should be like an influencer on social media. She just has like the personality for it. And she's so personable. So it works great for a candy bar company to have a sister who's in that position with like food influencing. Even though it's a smidge biased.
Yeah, well, no, we love her. Don't know her, but we love her.
Yeah.
Never met her, but I met you. One and the same.
Yeah.
All right. Final question. How we wrap it all up, which I feel like we kind of have learned over the last hour. What is the loudest lesson your mom left behind?
I think to be like fearless and relentless in the pursuit of my dreams and never take no for an answer and just go after what I want with all I have. I think that's the biggest lesson she taught me. Yeah, just seriously do whatever it takes to be happy in life, to reach that level of success and however you define success and stuff like that. And she was such a great role model for all of that. And I'm so grateful for it and all the years I did have with her and the impression she put on me. So yeah, best mom ever.
We love her.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing her with me and your story. And obviously everyone listening, your mom's story was worth shouting and worth remembering. So thank you for listening because she gets to live through all of us.